The AP poll is irrelevant. I think I've come to that conclusion. And it's really easy to come to that conclusion because of the simple fact that you have Georgia #1, Cincinnati #2, and then an Alabama team who is 7-1, and 2, they lost to an unranked Texas A&M earlier this season, beating the top 3 over a Michigan State team that has beaten 2 ranked opponents, one of them being on the road in Miami, the other one being at home as a top 10 matchup. Michigan State was 8, Michigan was 6. And not only, like, it could have been multiple reasons that they could have lost. They could have easily lost this game. But to fight back continuously, Michigan was up 30-14. 30-14. And fought all the way back to beat them 37-33. Final. And you also got an Oklahoma team that doesn't, I'm not going to say they don't know their quarterback situation. They got some shaky wins, dude. They should not be, it should be Georgia #1, Cincinnati #2, Michigan State 3. And then you figure out who else you add in those next few. I don't trust Ohio State. You lost against Oregon, who you're just ranked over. Notre Dame shouldn't even be ranked that high. Michigan should be like 11. Wake Forest is at 10. Oklahoma State 11. Auburn 12. Texas A&M 13. Baylor 14. Ole Miss 15. UTSA 16. Also 8-0. We won't get into that though. Brigham Young, BYU 7-2. Kentucky 6-2. Iowa at 19, Houston at 20, Coastal Carolina at 7-1, which I already seen coming. Coastal Carolina ranked high, but once they lost because their conference they're in dropped way low. Penn State at 22, SMU at 23, Louisiana Lafayette at 24, and Fresno State at 25. And then others receiving votes: Pittsburgh, North Carolina State, Wisconsin, Mississippi State, Arkansas, Minnesota, San Diego State, Appalachian State, Utah, Iowa State, and Nevada. Look, all that said to say, I don't get how you do this like top 5. And I'm really proud of my team, Michigan State. How you do this top 5 without 3 of the top 4 teams being undefeated. They are just gifting Alabama top 4 because they're Alabama. Well, Javin, that's crazy, dude. Alabama's a really good team. Dude. If it was my team that suffered a loss this weekend, Michigan State would have been 12. If it's Cincinnati, who's really had to battle to stay at #2, lost this weekend, they would have been at 15. The bias and favoritism is why people want the playoffs to expand. But hey, go green. Sportslogic.